You, yeah, it should be a pretty good game. You know, should be pretty good. I mean, a lot of people gonna be buying it, so I wonder if they do an online pre-order, you get a chance to play it 3 days early. They might do something like that. Yo, hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, they might. They probably charge like 150 or something like that to play it 3 days early. And I hate to say it, most people would do it too. Go ahead. Blaze? Really? Who he call out? Oh, M? He got called? You talking about Blaze? He called out Extreme? Who he call out? Hey, he a PlayStation boy? EM. I'm trying to think who's EM. Might be a little unsure. Oh, Extreme. Okay, what had end up happening with that? I don't understand. I thought they was cool. Really? That's weird. I thought they was team ponies. I thought they were ponies. What happened? That's funny. Really? Oh, he didn't buy it. Oh, but he's complaining. You know, there's a lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, they make big deals about where games are going, but they ain't buying them. You know what I mean? Like I told people, I played Helldivers 2. Wasn't a fan. Just wasn't. Didn't really care for it. But at least I can be consistent with what I said. I played a little bit of GTA. I don't think it's necessarily boring. You know? I think they're actually pretty good games, honestly. They're just stupid. GTA? I think most of the GTA games are good. You know? I did like GTA 5 for its multiplayer. That was mostly it, but besides that, no, I never really thought GTA. I think they're overrated, but they're not bad games, though. They're running on roach power, you know? They go from one bad narrative to the next. I be laughing when these Xbox people that claim they like Xbox abandon ship because of what these ponies are saying. You know, just like they said, oh, Xbox will never get Helldivers 2. Look what ended up happening. They also said, like, all they do is make stupid claims about stuff. And then you got these pony bots that buy into the crap. And then it's just like they get them to trade their Xboxes. It's just like, bro, at the end of the day, Microsoft has provided me with the best value. I don't care about all that other crap they keep saying. Yeah, so he never had interest in the game, but yet he's bothered where the game is going. I know. I think that is an issue that I've been having too with people. Like, you got people talking about games that they're not even finishing and playing. It's becoming a huge problem, honestly. Like I said, I get people have their own personal opinions and, you know, but at the same time, you can't sit there and talk highly about games and then don't play them yourself, you know? That's like me talking about retro games, and yet every time I'm playing, I don't have no retro games beaten. Like, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people would say, "Hey, man, that's pretty messed up," you know? Oh, he made his base all the way up. Wow, I remember when it was at the bottom. How is he gonna be able to get? Oh, I see. You know? Yo, what's up, Dark? I bet there's people at this power plant. I'm gonna go over there though. Yeah, which I highly doubt. You know, according to the trailer, they said that's the type of graphics they use, and there's a reason why they said it's capped at 30. I don't know why people would think it's higher than that, but you know, like I said, PlayStation fanboys need any sort of justification. I mean, you just got PlayStation dudes just throwing out baseless claims now at this point. You know, they're losing all credibility. They just say stuff so they can piss people off. That's why I don't be falling for their bait. Oh, but it's gonna be 60 on the Pro. Like, bro, like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all barely even got 60 off cross-gen games. What are y'all talking about? The day any of these dudes think I'm gonna sell my Xbox or go to PC because of what they're saying is the day I'll be like, bro, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Because that's all they want you to do. They just want you to sell your box. It's essentially a form of hazing, is what the PlayStation community does. They haze the gaming community into buying what they want you to buy. Like, it's stupid. Like, if you really enjoyed your platform, you wouldn't have to do all this crap. You get what I'm saying? Like, they out here hazing people and hazing people's purchases. Because I'll tell them straight up. They know. They know I don't care about this, man. They know I don't care about this crap, bro. You know, I'm gonna play on whatever the hell I want. Are you gonna then? I have to see more games not being game key cards and stuff like that. So, who knows? Who knows where life will take me with the Switch 2? But yeah, as of right now, I just can't. Oh yeah, they're pretty well made. Red Dead Redemption is well made. A lot of their games are very well made. So yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza looks good, you know, but I can't support it. You know, I didn't completely outright that I wouldn't buy a Switch 2, but if I buy a Switch 2 for that game, that completely takes away everything that I complained about. So I'm not buying it. Like I said, until I see some changes, until I see some games actually being on the cartridge, which Sonic's Cross Worlds looking to be, like I said, I'm gonna keep on waiting. I am in no rush. I have enough games to last me an eternity. I have no rush, so I'm good. You know, like I said, I never said I wouldn't buy one. I just said I only would support one based off certain things that I want to see. Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is a good game, but regardless if it's a good game or not, that still doesn't excuse me for buying one. You see what I'm saying? Like, I try to, bro, people don't realize, man, I be carrying my channel with a lot of authenticity, bro. You know, I think that's something that a lot of people don't give me credit for, honestly. Like, I don't back down on my stances. I know people's opinions can change. I know that. Like, I'm not going to completely be a stranger to that, but I'm just saying, like, I still don't like a lot of the things the Switch 2 is doing. You know? Yeah, the game keycards thing, but it's like, come on now. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, but Pokemon it also is coming to the Switch 1, so. You know, Metroid Prime's coming to Switch 1. Yeah, a lot of it's cross-gen. Donkey Kong Bonanza, you need a Switch 2 to play that game. You know? That's like the major difference. Oh, you never had one? Then you might see more of an appeal to it. I gotta be careful, guys. Yeah, the Donkey Kong game looks really good, bro. I'm sorry. It really does. I think the reason why they canceled it was mostly due to the fact of the destruction. I think it would have ran so poorly. Right here, I got a good aim too. Oh yeah. I don't think anybody's activated the box yet. Hmm. Yeah, I want to drop down and actually go activate it. I think I'll wait. Hmm. Trying to think, should I go down? I think I'll have enough time to go down and activate it. It does. Oh, it actually does, though. I agree. GTA 5 is pretty clunky, though. It is really clunky. A lot of people don't. I know. Hopefully, they take a lot of ideas from Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. I have a few on Xbox. I actually play this a lot on Xbox. I used to play with a bunch of people, but unfortunately, I don't really know very many on PlayStation. So I kind of play the game by myself. The game on PC runs so much better. You. Yeah, it's fun. If you got a group of people you can play with, yeah, I think you would enjoy it. You know, it's not really fun playing it solo. I hope they put primitive servers on here where you can only use like tier 1 stuff. It'll be a little easier. Because that's what they have on PC. Where it's only like crossbows. There's like no weapons besides the Yoka pistol. Oh, okay, Sparking. Yeah, I don't even play that game no more, man. I stopped playing that game heavy. All right. Yeah, the multiplayer, like playing online with people, is just, oh man, it's not balanced, bro. I mean, I think that'd be a good game for Switch too. You know, I would love to see that game on Switch 2 on the cartridge. That'd be nice, would it, y'all? Like, see, I would play it on Switch 2. People's like, why would you play it on Switch 2 but don't want to play it on PS5? Because to me, it feels like a good portable game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't mind playing. I know that sounds kind of biased, right? But if for a portable game playing Sparking Zero, I could probably tolerate a little bit more. But as a home console game, definitely not. You know what I mean? Some games just have more of that portability feel. And I think Sparking Zero would be a perfect game for portable format. You know? But in regards to like home console, definitely not. I'm sorry. Oh, Dead by Daylight? I've heard a few people. I've actually played a little bit of it. Wasn't the biggest fan, but it's not a bad game. You've been playing it? Nice. Back for Blood people still play. Actually, Back for Blood is actually pretty good right now. I've been playing it with my friend. We've been enjoying it. It's actually a pretty fun game now, Back for Blood. I guess it's one of those games that just got better over as time went on, because I remember when it first came out, it ran like crap. I remember it did not run very well, but I've actually been having fun with it. I'm trying to get through all the acts. Yeah, I never really cared for the campaign for GTA 5, so I think that's the one GTA 5 campaign I just did not care to finish. But I've beaten all of them. I've beaten the Nico story. I beat all the stories for GTA besides 5. I did not care for it, I'm going to be honest. I didn't care for the characters. I thought the characters was kind of cringe, you know? Like, you got this guy's like, oh, I'm so rich, let me rob banks. Then you got the stereotypical white trash dude that swears every 2 seconds. It was funny at first, but then it just became cringy. Then you had what was it? Not Michael, the black, so I thought I was somebody. The black dude, right? Which wasn't really that cool, you know what I mean? It's just like, it was definitely not up there with Carl Johnson. It's just like, bro, it was just, the characters were just not really that likable. Yeah, cross generation. Yeah. Oh, Franklin. Yeah, that dude. You see how unforgettable these people are? See what I'm talking about? I think Lucia looks cool. Yeah, she does. You know, it just looks more like a Bonnie and Clyde love story. I think they're going with the Max Payne 2 appeal. If y'all remember that game, you know, I just hope it's not cringy. The character, yeah, they're okay. Doesn't really know much about them, but they look okay. Yeah, they look alright. Cause I gotta see how. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll see how GTA. Hopefully, they take a lot of aspects from Red Dead Redemption 2. I just don't know how people expect them to push the bar of gaming and then also achieve 60 FPS. I don't know how they're gonna do that. The only way they could do it, but I mean, but even then, Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't that it like the reason why Red Dead Redemption 2 I think it can hit 60 because there's not that much going on. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of trees. It's more of an open world. You know, but Grand Theft Auto 5, you have cars, you have people, you know, you got to be able to animate and have all these things free flowing at one given time. I don't, you know what I mean? I just don't think that's possible for a game like GTA 6 at all. Because Red Dead Redemption, yeah, you got people on horses, but then you got to deal with collisions, explosions, and all that other stuff. So that could definitely weigh down the performance, especially if we're talking about online multiplayer. That's gonna go crazy for a lot of people. But who knows? People might not like it initially because guess what? It's gonna come out and it's not gonna come out with any really good content. GTA 5 has all the content right now because even when GTA 5 first came out, there wasn't really much to do, and then they updated it. Yeah, I feel like Red Dead Redemption is more for adults, honestly. But like I said, GTA 6, hopefully they'll build on it. You know, I just didn't like when they started all adding all this military equipment and you know airstrikes, and I was like, bro, this is not Grand Theft Auto. This feels more like Call of Duty. They're calling it Grand Theft Auto, but it feels more like Call of Duty. Like what? Like to me, that was stupid. You could drop a whole airstrike on somebody. I was like, bro, yeah, that's the reason why I like Red Dead 2 because it feels more organic. You know, you're fighting people on horses and stuff. Like I like the drive-bys of GTA. That's why I loved it IV online. You know, because the drive-bys felt realistic. You got people shooting out the car, and it just felt more, you know, realistic. But I mean, what's the point of doing all that when you could just get a Deluxo, which I have, and just blow people up with freaking lock-on missiles? You know, it kind of kills the enjoyment. It makes the game a little too streamlined, and I know people say it's for content, but it just makes the game feel less dynamic. Because it's just only one way to do it. It's like, okay, let me just call my oppressor 2. Oh, let me just call my Deluxo. He blew my vehicle up, let me just call my Deluxo. It's that simple. And also, too, it makes a luxurious car is not even worth having. Just because of those vehicles. Everybody goes for the armored vehicles in that game. Nobody goes for those freaking luxurious vehicles. If your vehicle ain't got missiles shooting out of it, then your vehicle is trash, according to GTA 5. You know, like it just kind of takes that whole appeal of it. But we'll see. I just hope it's not this love story cringy crap. But I think I like Lucia. She seems like a cool character just from the appearance, but and the guy does too. You know what I mean? They look pretty cool, like cool characters. Hopefully they give them some form of a Nico Bellic. You know what I mean? Also too, I don't know how the story's gonna connect or whatever, but I just hope like let's say right they make it more dynamic where he can have multiple girlfriends, and then maybe that Lucia can get jealous or something. Maybe they could do some. Yeah, like maybe, but hopefully they could do something dynamic with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, he has Lucia, but if the main character decides to go with another girlfriend in the game, she gets mad. Like, hopefully they have that type of dynamic, because that would be kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like a Lucia relationship and relationship with different main characters. You know, that would be cool. That would be pretty cool. But if you're doing a love story, and I'm not saying the girlfriends is important like that, but if you're doing a love story and you're like literally forcing people to play it one way, I think that's boring. Unless there's like something that can alter that. You feel me? Like, okay, like you treat Lucia well, you know, you get this. But if you treat these other girls well, Lucia gets jealous. She might backstab you at the end of the game or something like that. You know? Oh, she is. Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems like that. Oh, okay. I don't know. It's just the way they got those two characters together. They got to like I don't know if they're probably gonna make you choose. Yeah, they're probably gonna make you choose. I feel like the best character in Grand Theft Auto history was I think was Carl Johnson, and I mean Tommy Vercetti was good for the time. I'd say Clyde was stupid. I mean he was good for the time, but I don't think there's really nothing too appealing about him. And I feel like Nico Bellic. I feel like those were some three strong GTA main. Okay, main. I don't even know if you want to call them antagonists or protagonists. Yeah. Oh, okay. Watch. I bet they're gonna have. I bet they're gonna have the guy doing some weird stuff. Watch. They're gonna let the guy. They're gonna let people use the guy character and let him do the same thing, and people are gonna get mad, and then they're gonna call it woke. Watch. I can see that happening. We'll see. Yeah. You know, and the song that play in the background, nice guys finish last. Like, yeah. We'll see though. We'll see if they let you choose one character, or you choose between the two. Because I think GTA 5 did something similar to that, where you can actually control who you want gone and who you don't. So they more likely probably do a similar thing with this game. I do like the main characters though. They look the look department is there, but we'll see how they're portrayed. Is the question. What? Is that the first thing you're gonna do in that game? Yeah. Well, see, I didn't mind the John Marston death, and I'll explain. I know a lot of people was angry about it, but this is my whole thing, right? I think it speaks volumes. I actually liked that. I actually liked the John Marston. I know this is very controversial to say, but somebody hear me out. You know, maybe I don't. Maybe I can give a good reason as to why I didn't mind John Marston dying at the end of Red Dead Redemption. The reason why I didn't mind, because regardless of all the stuff that he's done that was good, people still remember your past. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of brought, it was kind of good because it's like, yeah, he tried to change his life. He tried to do better. You know, oh, he tried to do all these things, right? But, you know, the things that he did before, people remember. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I liked it, honestly. I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, got you, Pickles. You know, I think that was the one thing I liked about it. Oh, I know, I still forgot to say that. I gotta take this stuff and get the hell out of here. Get up. Getting out of here. Yeah. Yeah, I can see them pulling something off like that. But we'll see. Maybe they'll give you the choice, you know? Alright, so let me put this stuff up. That's just kind of how they want it, right? You know, that's kind of how they want it. Alright, I'm gonna save this here. That could definitely come in handy later. Well, a lot of girls play GTA now too, so I think that's why they also. I think a lot of girls do play. I think they honestly doing that for the girlies. What do y'all think? I think they're doing all that for the girlies, the love story. I think that's why they're throwing it in there, because it's like, I'm not saying GTA has never done that before, but like you could tell they're trying to go full out with that, right? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I just need a hammer right here. Alright, so but see, this is the problem though. Like that now they want a character to be a woman, character to be man. You know? Because to be honest, Abby's the only person that looks kind of realistic though. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to. I know, man. That's crazy, though. So they planning on remastering that? It's like, man, it's like all they do is remasters now, huh? That's all they really got nowadays. It's kind of crazy. Like another remaster, huh? Yep, that's exactly it. Alright, so they ain't even gonna be able to know to go with all this. More than likely, yeah, the AI could. Yeah. But that's what a lot of them are doing, though. A lot of them are just remastering games, man. It's kind of crazy. You know, at first, I mean, I knew this was a bad idea. I mean, think about it. They've been remastering games ever since the PS3. They haven't got over this crap. Like, companies are just starting to see it as a huge cash grab now at this point. Because why not, right? Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what they doing. And they getting away with it, too. Oh yeah, this stuff is protected. Look at that. Facts. That's true. You're right about that. So that part's protected the most. Oh, wow. Thank you, Darth. I appreciate that, homie. You know, I got another good one for y'all tomorrow, so stay tuned. You guys are going to really enjoy that one. Trust me. I got a lot of sulfur. That I could use to make explosives. Only thing is I need more, what is it? I need more, scrap to make more blueprints. But I can actually make explosives. A lot. Yeah, there's actually quite a few games. It just sucks though. A lot of it's just remasters though. I mean, so I get where the guy's coming from. You know what I mean? Gears of War Reloaded. Like, it's just getting kind of aggravating now. You know, I was like, okay, it was not as bad before, but this is starting to become a little too much. You know, I think companies are over reliant on it, honestly. Because I mean, if you really think about it, that's all they really have, though, in my opinion, and it's kind of unfortunate. Well, you could tell because she kind of gives off that vibe, like when she's coming out of prison too, right? And he's there for her. Yep. Oh, it's dark. Guess I'm gonna stay in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, where's the actual games? You got all these people complaining about things that real, like, honestly, most real gamers really don't care about. Just to keep it 100. Oh, they did? Yeah, I think the Switch 1 is, but not the Switch 2. You know? We'll just have to see how it turns out. I just feel like by the end of by next year? I don't know if, I feel like that momentum is going to die out for the Nintendo Switch 2, but we'll see. I think gaming right now is actually, it's doing good, but I also think it's doing bad in a lot of departments. You know what I mean? Like, this is where the gaming industry is really going to truly show itself. I mean, it's nice to know that Donkey Kong Bonanza was a good game. Hopefully it sold well. Yeah, I haven't seen. Yeah, that man's been hibernating ever since Helldivers 2 came the Xbox, or coming to Xbox, I should say. Yeah, he ain't showed up since, bro. I told you, man, these dudes all get quiet, bro. They all get quiet. He talking about, I'm unsubscribing from your channel. I'm like, bro, do what the hell you want, bro. Because you get up in your feelings because Helldivers 2 went to Xbox. Like, bro, really? You blaming me for something Sony did is crazy. That's how these fanboys act, bro. I'm getting blamed for what Sony did. I didn't sit there and tell Sony to put this game on Xbox. So I guess Extreme didn't care about Helldivers 2, but yet he's telling people he don't want one. Yeah, it actually should have. PlayStation would have got some serious money, but nope. They would rather cancel the game. They should just say that Grand Theft Auto will look better on the PS5 Pro. I don't know why they going as far to say it's gonna have all these frame rate options. Yeah, that's true, Ultra. Yeah, I think it would too. Sony would be smart to put it on there, especially after that hiatus of the game being gone for so long. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep, because all it does is bring more attention to the platform. That's all it does. You right, Negan. Alright, let's say so. Okay, so I did everything. Alright, guys, I'll talk to you in the next one. Hopefully, you guys look forward to the next video tomorrow. I think you guys will really enjoy it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Alright, take care, everybody.